Well, hey everybody, it's Robert Barber, your digital mayor, with my co-digital mayor,
Jody, Stein.
and we have an exciting opportunity today. We are at the Ronald McDonald House, and we have two special guests. And if your heartstrings just aren't pulled through this process, I don't know, maybe you're dead. But anyway, listen, hang out for this next episode because it's going to be awesome. Well, hey everybody, as I did mention, we have a major heart story today, and we're excited. We're NoogaLive, and we're sponsored by the ROYI Academy and
Earthscapes.
And we are here today at the Ronald McDonald House with Bethany and Sarah.
Hello.
So we want to introduce them to you, our audience, and we want to spend a little time here at the Ronald McDonald House because it's an incredible story that, again, brings so much flavor to Chattanooga and what Chattanooga has about the caring for our community and what this place does. And if you haven't been here or got involved in it, I highly recommend it. But we're going to learn about Bethany and Sarah today. And then from there, we're going to learn about the Ronald McDonald House. So hang on, this is going to be a great story. So let's start with you, Bethany. How did you end up working here? How did you end up here?
So I had a love for Chattanooga, and I knew I wanted to work out in Chattanooga. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I graduated with a PR major, so I just was like, oh, what do I want to do? But I knew someone connected with me with the girl that worked here before.
Yeah.
I emailed her, and her job was opening. So it was very much a timing thing. And
Like,
I really
oh.
felt like everything just worked out, and I applied, went through the process, and got the job, and I just feel like ever since I've loved it. It's amazing.
Wow, that's
So
awesome.
short and sweet, but that's my story.
No, I mean, it just was
Awesome.
the stars aligned, and it
Yeah,
was
I love it.
it was meant to be.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
That's so
So,
cool. Very
what's
cool.
your role here? Because you said you're a PR major.
Yes.
So are you communications coordinator or
Yes, I'm
something?
a communications coordinator, so I do PR, I do marketing. You know, a nonprofit, you juggle a little bit.
Mhm.
So it's all of that realm of
Sure.
anything you have to do to get your name out there and tell the community who you are. And
Yeah.
so, yes.
In your job description at the end, it says everything else.
Yeah,
right?
right, right.
yeah,
Yes,
pretty much.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, so good. And Miss Sarah, tell us about you.
Yeah, so I actually interned with Ronald McDonald House when I was at UTC and just
Aw.
absolutely fell in love with it. I did a summer
Mm.
internship, loved the people here, and just loved the mission.
Yeah.
And when this position came open, they called me. So another one of those, just the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
And I've been here for about 3 years, and I love it
That's
every day.
fantastic.
And so what is your role here?
So I am the project coordinator, so I handle all of our fundraising events, which is super, super fun.
So y'all work really closely together.
Yeah, we do.
Communication, fundraising, projects.
So you guys commiserate a lot
if I'm
together.
not in her
to
office,
stress
she's in mine.
moments. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
absolutely.
Awesome.
Gotta have that person.
Yeah.
So it's great, and help with different fundraising activities.
That's great.
That's exciting.
Awesome.
Very cool.
And y'all have a fundraising activity or an event or something coming up, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the
So
30th
exciting.
annual Autumn Children's Festival, October 5th and 6th.
30th annual?
Yeah. So
Y'all been here 30 years? Or had this
So
event
the
30
event
years?
started before the house even opened.
Wow.
Oh, really?
yeah,
Isn't that
the year
cool?
before.
That's
So
awesome.
The
Okay.
house will be 30 next November.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Wow.
Yeah. So we've been working hard on the Autumn Children's Festival. We're so excited. It's like the best weekend of the year. It's so fun.
So tell us about it.
I'll let
should we say?
Sarah give you her spiel first. It's like she knows how the event really goes.
It's like
Nice handoff.
Yeah.
it's like your classic fall festival. It's everything from face painting, arts and crafts, whole line of carnival games. all the inflatables. There's a petting zoo, a hayride, kiddie train ride, like you name it, it's there. It's awesome.
Face painting. Can't forget about face
Yeah.
painting. That is like probably the number one thing kids are just like, okay, I need to go get my
I
face
need it
painted.
now.
Yeah.
I hear. I mean, I hear it that the event is so good. Like 3,000 people will come
Yeah.
through on
Yeah.
the weekend, right? I
Absolutely.
mean, it's that big of an event.
Whoa.
Right?
It's
Where
really
is it?
cool. It's at the Tennessee River Park off Indicola Highway. So it's
Oh,
right
okay.
before Chat State
Okay.
and DuPont.
Uh-huh.
Whatever that is.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I know where that
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
that's awesome. We're gonna link all that information up
Yeah.
below, by the way.
And right now we actually have like a 20-30 foot giant inflatable Ronald McDonald
Yes,
out there
can't
marking
miss him.
where to turn. So
No way.
we just went out and
Yeah.
set him up. So look for Ronald.
That is so
I
cool.
feel like it's worth going out just to
Yeah,
check
just-
that out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just to get a selfie with them.
Yeah, totally.
It's really fun.
That's cool. So,
So
tell us a little bit about Ronald McDonald House and the operation, and I mean, people probably drive by this corner
Yeah.
a million times and don't
No
even
idea.
know what's going on in here.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit
It's-
about the house and
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of funny how many people will say, like, where are you guys located? And we'll say right across from Erling. And I think I know what building you're talking about. And you're like, I don't
Yes,
know.
the big house.
Yeah, it's so funny sometimes, just who knows about it, who doesn't.
Right.
But our house is amazing. We get the opportunity to house families who have sick kids in the hospital, sick or injured children in the hospital. And these families often live somewhere between 45 to 2 hours away, 45 minutes, 2 hours away. And I mean, I don't have kids, but I cannot imagine if one of my family members were in the hospital and I had to do that drive every single day, and the traffic and
the
just the
work
stress
and
of
life
it.
and still other kids into the
Yes.
mix of that.
Yeah.
And some families, like, some moms stay here and dad goes to work and that's their one car.
Wow.
So they wouldn't even have the opportunity to come to the hospital. And so 75% of our families actually have babies in the NICU. So,
75%.
yes. So imagine that first time mom or that second time mom or any sort of mom just leaving their baby and not being able to see them. Some moms can't drive for a certain amount of time. So they literally could not drive themselves to the hospital to see their baby every single day. So more often than not, I hear that mom saying, I'm so grateful that I'm literally steps away from the hospital. So it's things like that.
Yeah.
But do you want to talk about some of the details?
Yeah, so our house, we have 28 bedrooms, so it's literally just a giant house.
Okay.
We stay pretty much at capacity. We always have rooms filled, kind of a waiting list sometimes.
Oh, wow.
But our
I read
average-
like 500 families
Yeah.
at a time
Yes.
during a year can come through and stay here.
Yeah.
500
That's a
families.
huge
and a lot of those
number.
are repeat
Yeah.
families. So
Right.
we see a lot of people and make a lot of really great connections.
Mhm.
I think the average stay right now is about 14 or 15 days.
Okay.
The longest stay I think, was 3 years.
Yeah.
So
3 years.
Yeah, so you really get people
Oh my
that
gosh.
are here just maybe a night while they're
Mhm.
going to a treatment. But we really get to know some of those families that are staying here for a long time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you said 28 bedrooms.
Yes.
And then we are obviously sitting in a very comfortable kitchen room with a plush couch and
Yeah.
everything. Talk about some of the common spaces that are here.
Yeah, so when you walk into our house, we have what we call the Great Room. And so it's literally what it sounds like. It has,
It's amazing. You're going to see at the end of this
Huge.
video.
It has, the living room area as a playroom off of it for the kids. And then we have our great kitchen off of that. And that's where the families can come and get meals. And there's things throughout the day that they can kind of pick on or eat.
Right.
And then dinner's always provided that night. Every floor has an area like this, so a more just cozy place. Sometimes moms and their kids will come here for lunch instead to just probably get the kids,
Mhm.
rounded up, keep them somewhere
Sure.
where they can't get into the playroom yet.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just families even sometimes when they're going through stressful things, having the opportunity to have a place where they can just get outside of their bedroom and visit with people. That's what this area is a lot of the time. So it's our kitchen den is what we call this. And then we have a playground out back. We have a rec room downstairs called our teen lounge. We have a little gym. It's not anything too
Mhm.
big, but just offering families
Something
again,
to-
Yeah.
that thing to make them feel like this is their home. So
So
yeah, that's some of the areas.
I think something cool, we are a chapter of a global organization.
Right.
So there's 367 Ronald McDonald houses all over the
Yes.
world. They all kind of serve their community based on what they need.
Mhm.
So our house is cool because it was built to be a Ronald McDonald house. Not every house is. So it's laid out really thoughtfully. The playroom is right beside the kitchen, so families can sit down and relax and let the kids go
Sure.
play. and keep an eye
awesome.
on them. So this is a really cool house.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
absolutely.
looking
it is.
forward to seeing it.
Yeah. So talk to me, because obviously an organization with 500 families coming through, all these events, all this stuff that happens, 28 bedrooms, the kids, everything else. Obviously, you cannot staff for that and still have an efficient organization. So you got to have volunteers, right?
Absolutely.
So talk to us a little bit about the volunteering process, because I think that's a critical piece, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I use this phrase all the time, and it's really corny and cliche, but the volunteers are seriously the heartbeat of our organization. We say that all the time, but even when I'm interacting on social media, I call them our family and things like that, because we could not run daily without our volunteers. When you guys walked in, and if you guys choose to take a tour and walk into our house or have been, our volunteers are at the front.
Yeah.
That's who they're greeting you. And
No, I was
love that.
greeted in the parking lot by two, and they were awesome. It was like
Yeah.
I felt so welcome just in the
That's
parking
awesome.
lot. So it was
I love
That's
that. And that's honestly, that's what it's like. Our volunteers are amazing, and I love them so much. But we have volunteers who work at the house, and they can do different things. So you have the volunteers at the front desk. You have volunteers who help with sandwich making. And that's to prep and have things for our families
Sure.
daily, and I love that. And then you have the organizing piece and how that plays a part in how they help us organize our house and help some of our different staff. And then you have our events, of course. For the Children's Festival, we have how many volunteers for that?
Probably
1,000?
500-ish.
Oh, okay.
Once
I was
you add
off
them all
by
up.
500.
But
It's a lot.
that's a solid
But-
number of volunteers.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
Just the community aspect of that too is amazing. So that's an opportunity. What are some other ones I'm forgetting?
So outside of our house, we actually have a family room
Yes.
over at Erlanger Hospital,
Okay.
right across the street.
Oh, I did read about that. Yeah.
So we have a family room that's run by volunteers right now.
Yep.
And it's open 5 days a week
Okay.
as volunteers are able to be there. And it's a great place for families that have, a sick kid or parent in the hospital. They can go in and take a shower, do their laundry, get food over there. So that's only possible because we have volunteers there. We don't have the staff availability. So yeah, that's another great place.
Yeah, that's true. That's a really good one. I'm glad you remembered that.
No, that's awesome. So, again, the volunteer opportunity here is incredible. So if this appeals to you or you feel something in your heart or your mind that's pulling you, get in touch with the Ronald McDonald House, ask for Bethany or Sarah, just come down even to get a tour and see if it's something that you want to get involved with. But the other piece we didn't talk about is donations.
Yeah.
Because you can volunteer, you may not have time. I mean, just like me, I got a family in the evenings and we're running to volleyball, we're going here, we're going there and everything else. And we may not always have the time, but there's still an opportunity for resources, right? So there's ways to donate, right?
Yes. So obviously you have your monetary donation, and various ways to give are, go to our website or see via our Facebook. But then we also have awesome opportunities for you to just do something maybe a little more personal to you, or something that might touch your heart is our wish list. So every single month we put
that's a
out
great
a
idea.
wish list.
Oh, I didn't know about
And
that.
yeah, so it's on our website. We update it. We also have a wish list Wednesday that connects with those
Very
items.
cool.
I love that.
But those are things that we need in the house, and sometimes it's something just so minimal, like peroxide or cleaning products. But those things really make a difference.
Is there a way for people to sign up to be on that list, to be able to get notified as it gets updated and that kind of thing, if they subscribe to the newsletter or something?
Yes.
Okay.
So we have that all on our website. But if they ever are lost or need to contact someone, they can always reach out to us. You guys can always reach out on our Facebook. And then there's contact us on our website. We are there to answer questions, help with anything. But yes.
Go subscribe to the newsletter.
And honestly, you can come ring our doorbell anytime from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay.
And we'll have a staff or volunteer here that
That's
can
amazing.
accept donations, tell you a little
Yes.
bit more, give you a tour. So
That's great.
stop by
Yes.
anytime.
We
That's
love
awesome.
giving tours.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome.
You probably get a lot of corporate sponsorship or corporate donations too,
Yeah,
right?
I do.
Like this.
Yes. So we have Lazy Boy is the furniture supplier for Ronald McDonald houses all over the U.S.
Okay. That's
so
awesome.
we're
That's
super
so
fortunate
cool.
to have them. This
Yeah.
awesome couch, we love it. It's brand new from Lazy Boy.
That's awesome.
And plenty more throughout the house. Yeah.
Well, if you're an employee, or a business owner, or a C-suite type person, and you're looking for a way, we're coming towards the end of the year, and you have some dollars to give in a charitable way,
We'll
you
take
know,
them.
hey, Ronald McDonald
That's
House.
a great place
There
for
you
it.
go,
Yeah.
exactly. Plus, there'll be a lot of exposure. I mean, so
Absolutely.
that's a good thing. But you're going to be really helping some really probably struggling families that if we really knew the stories, it would probably break our hearts. So a lot. But, so cool. Well, thank you for spending the time with us and sharing with the audience a little bit more about Ronald McDonald House. And we always like to end with a
little surprise question
All right.
that we may have mentioned in a conversation before. So each of you can answer this question. What is like one piece of wisdom that you use as you're living your life? Like if you had to pick your personal piece of wisdom to share with everyone, what would it be?
Oh my goodness, y'all.
That's why we like this one.
I guess I'll say the most recent thing for me has been trying not to sweat the small things. Of
That's good.
just
That's a good one.
finding more joy in the everyday, and I'm just a perfectionist, so sometimes things just like little nitpicky things. So just trying to just back off a little bit and just brush it off. So yeah.
That's good. Don't sweat the
Really
small
good.
stuff. Good. Good.
I think this is actually my phone background right now, and it's it's possible to live like mindfully in the present while like being hopeful for the future.
Mhm.
And I think that's important because I'm so future oriented. I'm a planner.
Yeah.
I'm literally an event planner.
You're
I'm
a vet.
always thinking forward.
That's like
so,
your role.
I think it's good to step back and say, today is a wonderful day. Like,
Yeah.
how can we make today and be a part of it?
It's so good. I was having that
Yeah.
discussion yesterday about just trying to be present,
Yeah, that's
and
awesome.
enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's hard these days.
It is.
It
It's
can
super
be,
hard.
for
No,
sure.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, listen, thank you for the great advice and the great wisdom to share with everybody. We like to end every episode by telling you that you're loved, because here at NoogaLive, we believe that at least once a day, people need to hear they're loved, and you're loved by the 4 people sitting here on this couch. And go out and make it a great day. But please, 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 I'm imploring you, get some knowledge around the Ronald McDonald House, because they're doing really great work here. We're going to link everything, whether it's up above or down below. Get in contact, get off your butt, get off a nice comfy couch like this, and go serve, just get more information about what's going on here. So thanks y'all for coming.
Yeah,
and thanks for doing this.
you.
All right.
It's been
Thanks so
great.
much.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll see you next episode.
See ya. Nice. Thanks, y'all.